Europe has no monopoly, actually, anymore over Africa, and African actors have also increased the capacity to think their own development priorities. The Cotonou Agreement is, of course, a massive endeavor in terms of cooperation, development cooperation, trade, and political dialogue between Africa, the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the European Union. Now it's coming to an end, 2020, and negotiations thereof are starting, like, literally now. What it has achieved, definitely, was to create a cooperation agreement that linked Africa to the world market and the European market in a way. Although we can discuss about the way it has linked Africa to the world market, namely as providers of basic commodities, which was the colonial specialization of Africa. So in the post-colonial time, actually, Africa has maintained this specialization. What it hasn't achieved, though, is that it hasn't contributed massively to reduce poverty in Africa. It hasn't necessarily boosted African agricultural production and distribution. So Africa still doesn't feed itself today. It's probably the only continent that hasn't been able to be self-sufficient in terms of agricultural production. The EU-Africa partnership remains strong, but Europe is not the only important actor in Africa anymore. There are several other actors competing for access to the African market, and this is the context in which the Cotonou Agreement will take place now. Europe is not more the only actor that decides over the direction of this partnership, and I think this is a huge development.